would you describe your level of excitement for the home opener?
Yeah, I'd say strong to quite strong.
It's been
Is
quite
it
a build-up.
is this a little bit different for you, or is it just business as usual?
Oh, it's different. I've been in one city for 18 years and now a new team. So, but it was good to get the pads on the last preseason game. Uh, so it'll be exciting. Monday Night Football is great. You play in the league long enough, you want a lot of 1 o'clock games, but you don't kind of grow up dreaming about playing the 1 o'clock games. You dream about playing Monday Night Football, Sunday Night Football. So it'll be fun to start the season out on Monday night.
Just with all the build-up, and you had mentioned you had butterflies before that preseason game, what kind of emotions do you expect Monday night before it starts?
A lot of tears, a lot of sobbing probably. No, I mean I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be excited. Be excited to be out there with the crowd. See the crowd out there early, hopefully. Get all the jitters out of the way probably in pregame and go out and just try and execute.
Now that it's a real week, how do you think the team looks, especially the offense with all your installs?
The offense what?
How do you think the guys look now, the offense, when you got your installs for the Bills?
Oh yeah. We had a good day today. I mean it's hot, so we grinding through the heat. No pads. Tomorrow will be a good Thursday style practice for us, but good first day.
You haven't seen a lot of the Bills in the years. What are some of your takeaways from watching them?
Yeah, I mean they got a couple good veteran guys on the back end. Well, I mean they're all veteran, 3 of them. But the safeties, I played against Jordan a little bit. Played with Micah. Love Micah. One of the greatest teammates. Awesome player. Super heady, smart. Both of them real smart guys. Savvy. Good disguise. Corners are solid. Obviously Milano's been all-pro type player for the last few years of his career. Up front, solid. Get after you with not just the edge rushers, but the interior guys. So it's a defense that plays really well together. They're, we last year in Green Bay we ran the ball pretty well on them, but didn't throw it very well. And we had a time of possession advantage that was huge, and we were down by 17 in the fourth, so it didn't really mean a whole lot. But obviously they got some talent on the other side of the ball. Josh is a phenomenal player, and so we're gonna have to keep up with them scoring.
Do you have a message for the team? We saw you give a lot of messages, like on Hard Knocks. Now that this is for real, and you guys are playing together, the real thing.
Yeah, I got a lot of messages for them.
Can you share one?
No,
No, we won.
they're esoteric in nature.
Aaron, even though the organization had misgivings about Hard Knocks, do you think ultimately for you personally it was a really good thing because of the focus on your leadership skills and ability to connect with teammates might have given fans nationally a look at something they didn't know about?
Well, I think they had known some about, but it was maybe not rooted in a lot of truth. So I think that part was good to have out there, but I think there were some misgivings about the whole experience. I don't know how much we initially allowed them to film. I thought, from my standpoint, when you're cutting a guy, it's the lowest point of that guy's career, and I'm glad we didn't keep that in there. I think that should be behind closed doors conversations. There was, maybe not every team meeting they were in, but there was a lot of access. I feel like it was good for our guys. I feel like the majority of our guys, except for CJ Uzama's hair, we kind of stayed pretty authentic to ourselves and didn't change a whole lot. But overall, good experience for me, good experience for the team, I think.
Aaron, how's having Randall here help your adjustment
To what?
How's having Randall here help your adjustment to the team?
I can't. The last part.
How's having Randall here help you adjust to the team?
Yeah, it's been great. It's not just Randall. I mean, I'm by Lazard over there, and Billy Turner's right here, and some older guys I've known over the years. But I think that's the beauty is not just having those guys, but it's so many guys that I don't know in here. Guys like Ashton from Cal, so we got a connection right there. Guys like Cookie, who, we played against him for a long time. Young guys who I don't know, I got to, try harder to kind of break down those walls and figure out what they're into. Offensive line that I don't really know, which has been fun to, get to know those guys, get to hang out with them outside the facility. That's the beauty in this game is the relationships and seeing that friendship grow over the years and really over the year for me being my first year here, and then, really enjoying it.
Do you have a message for Jets fans on what kind of football team they will see this year?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I just want them to show up early and be as loud as possible when we're on defense. And there's a lot of excitement. for the right reasons, and we'll hopefully put a good product on the field starting Monday.
And you talked openly about winning the Super Bowl with your opening press conference. I'm curious what about the last few months has strengthened your resolve about that?
Oh, I don't think I needed the resolve to be strengthened at all. I think there's a part of that is speaking things into existence, the idea of manifestation. And the other part is a realistic look at the locker room, knowing that there's anywhere from 6 to 12 teams every year that can probably do it, and that we're one of those 6 to 12 teams.
Training camp.
Young guys on the team. I know Sauce and Brees and some of those guys burned the cheese heads before to try and lure you here. Obviously, Sauce gave you the chain, the connection with Garrett Wilson. Can you talk about what they've done for you, maybe to rejuvenate you or make football comfortable?
Well, there's a lot of guys that have really made me feel comfortable here and made me feel at home. I think as much as anybody, the relationship with Zach has been the most important one, because him and I already had a friendship, and coming in here and knowing that I'm coming in to be the guy where he's been the guy, and he's dealt with so much scrutiny in the media and ups and downs his first couple of years, for him to embrace me the way he has been fantastic. I love him. I really care about him, and I want to see him to grow and get better, and to watch me and to be in my hip pocket and to learn as much as possible. But that relationship was first and foremost, I think, most important. And then the other friendships have just grown. I love Sauce and MC, and Garrett is a great guy. Mackay, Connor McGovern, the brain trust over here in the corner, which is Dwayne and Al and JFM and Quentin and myself, get a lot of stuff done as far as current events and topics every single day.
Garrett Wilson, where have you seen the growth in him since minicamp until now getting ready for week 1?
Oh, I just think he really has a good focus on what to do to get better every day, and there's a lot of learning, teaching moments throughout the entire off season and even training camp and even today. There's things that happen. The beautiful thing about him is he's so sharp and he has such great recall. There's not repeat mistakes. If something happens once, the next time it comes up, he's going to fix it.
Comforting is it knowing you're going into the season with a really strong defense, which, let's face it, probably wasn't the case every year in your career. And how does that affect how you manage the game, knowing that you have a strong defense?
Well, I've never liked a sentence that has manage and game in the same sentence. So I feel like as a quarterback, you're there to make plays. Sometimes the play is to check it down and to be smart, but you got to be opportunistic. When you got a great defense, which I feel like we do, I think you just have to play how you've always played and be smart. You can take some chances when they're there, but it's all about a percentage game and trying to find the highest percentage matchup every single time. But again, we're 0-0 just like everybody. It'll be, two teams will be different after a night, but you don't know what's going to happen. There's a lot of ideas about how good we're going to be, how good everybody else is going to be. Nothing really matters till you get on the field, to go out there and play. It takes, a few weeks to figure out kind of your identity on both sides of the ball. So we're going to be a work in progress, but we got some good tests out the gate, and we got to start fast on Monday.
Aaron, going back to OTAs, you came in with guys who had worked with you for a while, understood you and your offense, and guys who hadn't. Where are you in terms of bridging that gap, and where do you feel like some of the guys who you haven't worked with before are now in terms of their understanding?
It kind of depends on the guy. I think there's some guys who are right at the speed and everything is down for them, and some guys who are almost there. So the most important thing is that I have to make sure that we're all on the same page. So that's part of my preparation is letting them know early in the week what we're going to go with, what checks are up, what signals are up, what dummy signals are up, what dummy code words are up, and then work them in the week in practice so there's not any surprises on game day. And we've adjusted a lot of things. We've adjusted signals I've used for years that are no longer in existence, so I'm studying extra on those because I've got 18 years in some of those signals banked that we changed. And we've made some good adjustments with the offensive staff on things that I've done over the years that we're just don't really register with guys mentally because they really register with me and everybody that I kind of grew up playing with. So it's been some good changes. But I'm not going to put anything on their plate that we haven't talked about or repped or worked on in a meeting or worked on the practice field.
So the main reason for those
Hold on,
signals...
right back here. Go ahead, Bryce.
The Instagram post, you made at U.S. Open, no backs, drew some attention. Just curious, what was your motivation behind posting that?
Well, I'm a big fan of Novak. and I got to see him in person. I took that photo and then realized that there was a little Moderna sign in the background. Novak is one of the most fit athletes in the world, and I think anybody looking at his situation realizes how ridiculous it was to not allow him into the country with the level of fitness and the way he takes care of his body. Like him, I care about health, and I was just having a little bit of fun with it.
Last year was statistically not up to your usual standard. Is there a part of you going into this season that wants to prove that you're the same guy that won back-to-back MVPs just a couple of years ago?
Well, I mean, every year you set personal goals and have an idea how you'd like to play and how it plays out. It doesn't always work that way. Sometimes it's statistically less than you think. Sometimes it's way more. Just depends on how the flow of the game and what happens during red zone stuff and how good you are on situational football. But if you're doing well on third down and doing well in the red zone, everything kind of takes care of itself. And but I do set little personal goals. I don't share them publicly, but I'm not looking at this like I have to bounce back or do anything. I just got to play the way I know how to play. I've been working my ass off for the last 6 months to try and put a better product on the field than last year, and I expect it.
I'm feeling getting ready for your first game as a Jet.
I feel great, man. It's a great time to be alive, man. I feel great. Ready to go have some fun.
Is there any expectations you have going into this contest? Are you expecting X amount of carries, or is it just kind of going with the flow?
Normal show for me. I expect the same thing every year. Be productive. I ain't worried about carries and all that. I'm trying to go win a football game and have some fun, man. That's it.
Dalvin, it's only been a couple of weeks, a short time, but how ready are you to play with this team?
I'm ready. I've been out there practicing. I've been out there doing what I need to do. So the only way you tell is you go out there and play in the football game. So Monday night, here we come.
How are you feeling physically?
I feel good. I've been putting in the work. So ball is ball. I just take it up another notch each year to go get ready to play each and every year. So I'm ready to go ball.
Is this the most confident team you've ever been a part of?
I don't want to compare, years to years, but I'm a part of a great group right now. I'm looking forward to go win a bunch of games with these guys, man. It's just been fun, just these few weeks I've been here, just being around the guys. And like I said, we know we got a good defense. We're going to get an offensive chance to go do a bunch of numbers of things. So we just got to go out there and do what we do.
What do you like most about the offense and the way you're going to fit into it with the run game?
It's a variety of things, man. First of all, it starts with the offensive coordinator. The energy he brings every day, it can't be matched. Hack is one of those one-of-a-kind offensive coordinator. And we got 8 as our quarterback, so I'm looking to go have some fun. Like I said, we got a bunch of great group of guys in this locker room, and I'm just looking to go out there and just turn it loose.
What do you think about all the hype around this team, and then you start Monday night against a big rival?
It comes with the game. It comes with the territory. You invest in something you love, and the owners invested in what they love. They went all in, invested it, and the hype is going to be there. We just got to ignore the noise and just go out there and do what we do.
Dalvin, Aaron was talking about changing up some of his signals after 18 years to make sure that it's something everyone can understand and is comfortable with. Have you been a part of any of those conversations, and how have you seen him kind of adjust to make y'all comfortable with stuff?
Yeah, I don't know the signals he ran like 18 years ago. I think 18 years ago, I think I was in high school, right? Something like that.
But you were saying the last 18 years.
No, I'm just messing with you. But yeah, he tried to do everything, to try to dictate around us to make us feel comfortable. Obviously, he done played a lot of football, so just making us, come to his comfort zone and us meeting at a neutral ground, I think is important, and he knows that. So I think he's been trying to temper things down to, where we all on the same page.
Are there any conversations or meetings that stand out where something happened and you guys made an adjustment or said, okay, this will be better for the group?
Yeah, that's always. 8 is always at work when we're in the meeting room, so just hearing how he thinks and how he processes things is always great for the whole offense to hear.
Dalvin, do you like that this team is so openly talking about the goal of the Super Bowl?
Yeah, why not? That's where we trying to go. So, and to me, that ain't gonna dictate if we go win or lose any football game. We just got to go out there and play. Having the confidence don't dictate wins or losses. Going out there, getting on the green grass, that's what dictated. So having the confidence, I love the confidence that we have in the locker room, and I think we shouldn't shy away from that.
Dalvin, what about getting to play against your brother? Have you talked to him? Is
I talk to him every day. It's like our routine. We just talk every day. We not more like a trash talk type relationship. But when it comes down to the moment, we both want to win. So just to have those rights. But it's fun, man, just to get to share the field with him for the second time and have this experience for my family. It's going to be something we remember. And that's what I always tell him, like, enjoy it. Like, 15 years from now, it's going to be something we talk about, when we just chilling, just vibing, and just, enjoy it, turn it loose, and go have fun.
Bob, when you watch Aaron from afar now the last couple of weeks, is there something, I don't know, that struck you about him, or something that stands out about now working with him?
He cool as shit. Like, he cool. Like, he cool as shit. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, he's just cool, man. Like, he's one of those guys that you probably go talk to him about anything. And I'm confident in that. Like, you just go have, like, a regular conversation, talk to him about life, man. And he's going to be an open ear for you. Just to be that guy, just to be in year 19 and still have that same year 5 mindset. It's just fun to be around that and just to soak up that good energy.
Before you signed here, was there any consideration that you wanted particularly to play with your brother up in Buffalo, or was it just kind of focusing on your own thought process?
No, I never get in my brother's way. I feel like last year kind of was getting in the way of his moment last year. They didn't give him the touches he needed last year, in my eyes. So for me to even think about signing there with him was getting in his way. So I want to see him be successful and get everything he deserved, because he deserved that. So I wouldn't think about it at all. Nah.